Hello everyone and welcome back to Horizon Zero Dawn. In the last session we made our way to Maker's End and we fought a Deathbringer. And it certainly tried to bring the death, but it didn't succeed on this occasion. I'm sure it probably will on future attempts. We also caught the attention of Hades. That's not great.
Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
And now we are heading down here. In search of answers. About our mother and about ourselves.
Hold for identiscan.
One of these again.
It's gonna open. It's gonna open.
Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobak. Please step inside.
Knew it. She started walking away too soon. Oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go. Here we go. Answers. Bunker discovered. Faro automated solutions. Search for information about Elizabeth Sobek. Oh man. What have we got here? Don't know. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is exciting.
You are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
Wait. 350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Yup.
What's going on?
Don't know how to tell you this, Aloy, but your mum isn't a regular mum. Is the oh god! Yeah, I meant to do that. Yeah. Never in doubt, actually. Okay, is there anything I need to be scanning? Doesn't appear so. Okay, so that's the way to go. So let's go everywhere else first. See if there is any lore tidbits we can acquire. Like, for example, this. Entangled waveforms.
The protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms. Quantum encryption, black quartz stuff. Way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to black quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the Hearts Timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But
They
got out of
made
control.
uncrackable
Sounds
machines. Sounds incredibly dumb. Sounds like that fucking whoever coded that. Sounds like he forgot to put his brain in his head that day. Can you imagine? Some kind of swarm? That sounds very dangerous. Oh yeah, let's just make and release that shit. What's that? It's gone rogue? What's that? We have no way of stopping it? What's that? I've coded the end of the world? Whoops. That's my bad, boss. Nothing in here? Guess not. Nothing around here either. Okay, I guess it's probably time to follow the actual objective marker then. Gotta be thorough. Got to be thorough. Don't want to miss anything in these places. This is like so my jam. This is what I am here for. Above all else. I'm here for a lot of other things in this game as well, because I am really enjoying like all of it pretty much, but this especially is like so up my street. Go to Ted Faro's office. Okay.
I'd have to leave something else behind.
Come on, there's got to be something I can scan in here, surely. Surely, this room looks too important. Is there nothing? This room genuinely looks too important to have nothing scannable in it. But it seems like it actually truly does have nothing scannable in it. Feels bad. But really though? Guess so.
A Deathbringer. Or a statue of one, anyway. A machine built to kill. And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today. With over 25,000 human employees based in nations and corporate holdings across the globe, Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising. Faro Automated Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Always
So they made the
surprising
Focus.
indeed.
25,000 people? That's bigger than a tribe. So, they made machines and devices. I guess those things were common in their world.
Yeah. You could say that. Reception log. July 7th, 2064. 9:54 a.m. Field Commandant Daying of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation. Refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot Line. That's the peacekeeping robots. Per instructions, food will be veggie only. I'm so sorry to hear that. 10:07. Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage. Refreshments to be served before their 10:30 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot Line. Per instructions, will use Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend. No artificial creamers. What the fuck does a coffee salesman, like even a vice president of a large coffee company, what the fuck does he need with peacekeeping, like, robots of mass destruction? 10:12. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled. Actually, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that the Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans, and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think Commandant Daying had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. Right. So, these are two corporations. Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine is the bean place. They grow coffee beans. And Fresh Grounds is a coffee place that has tried to muscle in on the first group's land by force. And these two heads of, or not heads, but high up the chain in both companies happened to be at reception at the same time and got into a fist fight. Interesting. Wait, did this actually have a hologram to go with it? No. Because it says hologram data point. And like this one had a actual
Serve and they live.
Then that's...
Disobey. Serve and they live.
I thought this one had an actual picture to go along with it, but there's like an actual hologram. I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering. There wasn't a door over the other side, was there? Closed one, okay.
What was this place? What were they doing here?
Hello? What? How did I just unlock this? Did this just unlock itself? Just when I walked in? This seems pretty big. This is Elizabeth Sobek's bio. This is the woman. I don't know why that just unlocked itself. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040, and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAS to the forefront of its field. Huh. So these robots were originally used, I guess, like... Obviously, we're currently fucking the planet real good with our emissions and all that shit. The planet is not having a good time of it. So the clawback decade, the 40s, the 2040s, I guess, is when shit got real. I mean, shit has already got real, but fucking the people who can do anything about it are not really paying it as much attention as they should be. So I guess we are theorizing that in 20 years' time, shit will have got to such a state that the people at the top of the ladders will have to start actually making some real fucking efforts to try and turn things around. And that was what was going on here. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAS, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. Right, there used to be a let's clean up this place thing, and then they were like, hey, you know who has a lot of money? Military budget people. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress. That is super interesting. Oh!
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus.
Ah.
They'll help you understand.
Hey guys, I've just figured out how I got that fucking data file. Wait, hang on. Was there more than just that one? Ah. All of these are new, I think? Are they? They had the exclamation mark over them, and I just, like, scrolled over them, because sometimes, like, things I do listen to, like, I listened to this, and it had an exclamation mark over it and stuff. So I figured it had just bugged out, but turns out, I think they actually are new. Bio Ted Faro. Theodore Ted Faro, born 2013, so that's 7 years older than Elizabeth, I think, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. She was 2020, right? I think. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at the University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAS. Oh boy, you thought billionaires were bad. Wait until you get a load of trillionaires. Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard bots. Then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s. Claw back. Yes, brilliant. That was what I was saying on the previous one. At the end of that decade, FAS opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAS has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of its most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. He is also a huge fucking dickhead. That is for sure. I imagine it is not possible to be a trillionaire without being a dickhead. Billionaire too. Really? It really ticks me off. How, like, billionaires, like, that is such an unfathomable amount of money. They could literally solve so many world issues with that amount of money. Like, and they just don't. They're just like, hey, I'm gonna build a rocket. I want to race Richard Branson to be the first man to build his own rocket and go to space. That is what I'm going to do with my billions. Not solve major fucking issues, like one of the few people that actually could, because you actually have the money to do so. No, let's build fucking rockets and just travel off to space. God, it makes me angry. History, fast. Faro Automated Solutions is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life, though its core business consists of military and defense contracts. As of 2063, FAS has ranked number 1 among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into markets dominated by then-industry giants like General Synthetics and Recorp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the Alfred line of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FAS to the head of that sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FAS exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across the media and social networks as the man who saved the world, and then became the man who fucked the world raw. Yet it was the emergence of FAS as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over 23 trillion. It's so sad how, like, completely realistic this is. Like, some dude makes a fortune on, like, green efforts and actually saving the world, and then hard pivots into ruining the world with military shit. God damn. By 2055, FAS controlled 61% of the market share for automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, trans-governmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mubi Hal Global, by 321%. I wonder if the FB is a Facebook, like, reference. Like, imagining that at that point Facebook had grown to fucking scary size. Already kind of is at scary size, but, you know. Definition: corporation. An association of individuals created under authority of law, having existence, powers, and liabilities distinct from those of its members. In a business sense, a corporation is usually owned by shareholders that, through the sale or distribution of stock, who profit from such ownership, vote at designated times for its governance, and designate executives who run its affairs. Most corporations engage in one or more industries to produce goods or offer services for profit, and may in turn own other corporations, companies, or property as holdings. We read the reception log. Was there anything else that came in? Ultraweave trials? We've seen that. I feel like it was probably just those, right? Probably. Yeah, because like this one had an exclamation mark over it, but it's the one we just listened to. So it's not always reliable to just go with whatever has an exclamation mark over it. I'm pretty sure it was just these things. Let me know if there are any other new ones that I missed somehow, but I'm pretty sure it was just those. Cool, cool. Got anything for me in here? No. Man, I love this though. This is amazing for me. This is what I want from games. Finding out awesome sci-fi shit like this. Like, this is my gold mine. This is what makes me love games. R&D lab retooling. Eh? Oh, it's an audio.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be
That was an
exploiting
uncomfortable
a massive,
pause.
growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, then they stopped to make other kinds of weapons? Why?
Because Ted Faro's a greedy fucker. Presumably already a billionaire by that point. But damn, billions just aren't enough for old Ted. Let's fuck the world over in pursuit of more money that you'll never be able to spend in your lifetime. Even billionaires can't spend. Like fucking Jeff Bezos makes so many thousands per second. It is like physically impossible to spend the money he makes. And now imagine that scaled up to trillionaires. Pointless.
Should have brought a cart.
Just accumulation of wealth for no reason.
The air. There's no smell to it. Not even old death. Nothing natural.
What have we got over here? Oh, you're teasing me, game. What is this? Am I going to be able to get in there? Ah, yes. Yes, we are. But first...
Another cave-in.
Complaint from J. Friedkin. Text mail. Hey, reception, if that is your real name. What? Want to know who scheduled Indo-Malay right next to Fresh Grounds? That would be me, Senior VP of Sales. Want to know why? After that little hair-pulling incident, both sides increased their bids by 40%. I'll explain because your receptionist-level brain probably requires it. Those two sides are fighting. And what do we sell? That's right, combat machines. We want them to hate each other, so they will try to fight each other with what? That's right, again, combat machines, which they will pay us a lot of money for. So I suggest you go back to serving coffee with a blank smile and let me do my much more complicated job. Thanks a bunch, Mr. Friedkin to you. Fuck off. What a dick. What a dick. Oh, is it just that I was seeing? Is the gap right there? Yeah, the gap's right there. I was just seeing a fucking little sign above the door. Thought it looked like something more... Oh my fucking god! Jesus fuck, that made me jump so hard. You sons of bitches. Okay, so this is the room we were in to begin with, right? So we can jump... I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So we can jump down there, or we can climb up here?
Looks like I can climb here.
God, that was fucking terrifying. Where did I fall from? There? Guess so. Fuck me. Fuck me. I just jumped out my skin.
No room.
Oh, this is why I don't play scary games. Yeet. Nothing over here. Yeet.
Made it.
Indeed we did. Okay, so the way to go is literally right there, so I guess we should explore down here first? Seems like there's quite a fucking lot down here, though. Huh. Okay, this seems like it's going to be the end goal. Maybe I should go... Maybe I should follow the compass on this one. Normally I like to explore...
What's left of it?
Oh, wait, no, this does... Okay, hang on. Hang on, maybe that is just leaving, in fact. Or is there actually going to be, like, nothing here? I'm not seeing any squares on the olden compass. Hang on. I don't know what to believe. I don't know whether this is... I don't want to get ejected is the only thing. I don't know if I can come back here. I'm worried about doing the wrong thing first and screwing myself out of finding more. Hopefully that is not possible. Wait, where am I now? Oh, I got turned around. Oh, okay. Let's check these rooms first.
I'd have to ditch something.
Spiritual Summit from Ted Faro. To Paula Vasara. Paula, recent events have sharpened my perspective, and I think that I and FAS in general have been neglecting the spiritual side of things. Not under any specific religious framework, of course, but in a more general sense, as in not giving enough thought to our own shared values, hopes, and aspirations for the afterlife. Pardon? The afterlife? You what? I'd like you to reach out to the religious leaders of every stripe with the intention of scheduling a conference soon, very soon. I'll have more thoughts about the agenda later, but for now let's put out some feelers and see if we can lock something in. Make it a big tent, no kooks, but anyone with a credible audience. Let's go deluxe. Make it clear we'll spare no expense. Is he having a fucking crisis? Has he gone, oh my god, I've just realised I'm a fucking tool. Am I going to hell? Am I going to hell when I die because I've fucking pivoted into weapons of mass destruction? FAS campus log. High priority alert. Automated log note. All non-essential systems have entered hibernation. Automated log note. Full lockdown initiated. High priority alert. Due to the increasing frequency of violent protests targeting the campus, the security of FAS employees can no longer be guaranteed. Is this... What date is this? It doesn't have a date. Is this after robots have started going fucking nuts? The uprising has begun. Therefore, we've taken the difficult decision to shutter this facility indefinitely. Staff will be briefed on a block-by-block basis regarding proper procedure for archiving or disposal of project-related data and materials. HiSec and a crisis team will then conduct exit review before all areas are locked down. High priority alert. Priority messaging to all staff in E&F blocks. Treat the current lockdown situation as an exercise, but do not attempt to release the hatches or otherwise exit the building. So it's not a fucking exercise then. A reminder that while HiSec personnel remain committed to employee safety during the current unfortunate events, personal firearms must be relinquished when presenting for Identiscan. Additional public access roads en route to the campus have now been closed to relieve waiting time at the outer security cordons. HiSec reminds all staff that the campus remains off limits to the public. Following recent campus security issues, all staff are reminded that presenting for Identiscan and displaying your security badge prominently at all times for image analytics are both mandatory. High priority alert. In light of recent acts of terrorism directed at the rapid transit system, HiSec now offers a Big Brother initiative to accompany staff travelling from off-site. Sign-up is required and strongly encouraged. 48 more entries in high priority. Shit's going down. People are attacking Faro and anyone who works there.
Angry at Faro, at the corporation. They blamed this place for something bad.
Indeed. Feel like I could probably imagine what. It's got to be the uprising, right? The robot uprising.
The FSP-5 Kopesh provides a one-size-fits-all solution to main battle force capability. Metamaterial construction delivers unmatched recoil dampening, allowing you to field any weapon package that conforms to your budget needs and conflict resolution profile. Patented biomass conversion systems allow extended emergency operations with minimal environmental impact. Multilinear target processing provides simultaneous real-time threat analysis and legal review for autonomous domestic operations. Or control can be slaved to the swarm's neural network for weapons-free force application. Either way, when it's time to call out the big guns, it's time to call Khopesh.
The Deathbringer. So this was the heavy hitter. Main battle force indeed.
Yikes.
The BOR-7 Horus. Imagine your complete engagement ecosystem comprehensively managed by a high-speed learning machine network. Whether your need is to replace battlefield losses or intensify force projection, the Horus's onboard manufacturing capabilities mean you'll never get stuck waiting for the next arms delivery. Simply redefine your force parameters, and the Horus will fabricate additional units to fill the ranks for an affordable per-unit licensing fee. Meanwhile, the biomass conversion systems of other chariot line models allow them to keep the Horus fueled, repaired, and ready, extending its operational tolerances beyond that of any competing Titan-class platform. That's the Horus advantage. Always regulating, always ready.
How did they not see?
The future of automated warfare made real today.
How did they not see the issues coming?
These were Faro machines too. Manufacturing capabilities. They can make more of themselves.
They made machines that could make machines, gave them intelligence and a fucking, like, prime directive to win any battle that they get put into. And then they're selling these machines to both sides. So both sides have self-replicating machines that will do anything it takes to win. How could this go wrong? How could this possibly lead to unfortunate times?
The ACA-3 Scarab combines conventional and information warfare capabilities in one package, designed for high-speed, all-terrain reconnaissance. It boasts the world's highest survivability rating of any Scout-class autonomous agent. Maybe it's the Scarab's emergency biomass conversion systems that ensure it always makes it back to base, even if fuel supply lines have been interdicted. Or maybe it's the Scarab's ability to slave enemy robots to its own network. Now that's force multiplication.
Oh my god.
Add a prehensile manipulator arm that can handle a host of functions. From 360-degree less lethal riot management to surgical repairs of allied chariot line models. And you've got the workhorse of any cutting-edge peacekeeping fleet.
The Corruptor. Slave enemy robots to its own network. It sounds like it's talking about how it corrupts machines.
Insane. Insane. They literally made this crazy shit and then sold it to both sides, and then both sides just kept on buying more and more and more because it's like impossible to win, because it's like it's two AIs of equal intelligence fighting against each other and doing anything it takes to win, so they're just making the same moves against each other every time, I would imagine. Like escalating and escalating and escalating. Oh, this is so painful. This is so painful to hear about, because it's like, how could you not see? But of course they couldn't see, because they're run by fucking Ted Faro. Mr. I want to become a trillionaire. Fuck me. It's just, it's so painfully realistic, you know? Takes one fucking moron with a lot of money. It's just like, it's just, yeah. Like, I can totally see that being a thing that would happen in our world in 30 years or whatever. Like, it's just...
Frozen metal most of the way. Not making this easy, Dr. Sobek.
Such a depressing thought.
If plants can find a way to hang on up here, guess I can too.
Indeed. Wait, we could get out there, or is there... Are we supposed to keep going up? I think we're supposed to keep going up, but what's over here? Is this a secret, or...?
Getting goosebumps. Come on, Aloy. Not even that cold.
Wait, no, this is the way to go. What? Hang on. So what's up then? Wait, this is going way higher. Wait, which is the actual way to go? Fuck, I don't know. I guess they're both the way to go, right? So they both lead to the same place? Okay, fair. Should I jump over there? I'm tempted, but probably shouldn't risk it, right? Yeah, okay, they both go to the same place. We're fine. I'm so nervous about missing anything.
A quick way down.
Hello? Regarding the rumors.
This that began when they engaged in unauthorized offensive operations against robots and human personnel of the Hearts Timor Energy Combine. Now, I wish that I could relate that the crisis has been exaggerated, but it's not. The peacekeepers have not responded to stand-down codes, and by all signs, they appear to be replicating at a precipitous rate.
Who
Now,
could
what I
have
can
foreseen?
Can absolutely assure you is that I am already devoting every possible resource towards reaching a speedy conclusion to this issue. So when you hear the bad talk about us against this company in the days, maybe weeks to come, just bear in mind that we will get past this. That a day's coming when none of this will matter.
Ah, the dramatic irony.
Peacekeepers. That's what they called their machines.
The dramatic irony.
War, not peace.
The day's coming when none of this will matter. And he's saying it because we'll have got past this situation, and we know it's because they'll all be fucking dead. Now that is some fucking primo dramatic irony. Where the fuck are we right now? Oh right, we're overlooking the very edge of the map. Big old lake. So blizzardy we can barely see the edge of the world that is presumably just like a straight line cut off just out of view. Don't worry, gang. The self-replicating death robots are self-replicating without my command, but it's fine. I know how to solve this problem. I'll fight them with robots. I bet that's what he did. I bet he was like, shit, my robots have got out of control. Well, I can't fight them, I'm just a dude. You know what can fight robots? Robots can fight robots. I'll make more robots, and I'll just tell them to attack the other robots. Oh my god, these robots have also gone rogue. How can I follow up on this situation? I guess I'll make more robots to deal with them.
Got too much already.
God damn, man. God damn. All hands on deck from Gordon Nakata. Don't think we've heard that name before. Gina to Gina Zeman. Gina, ever hear of the Melville Island Fruit Association? Neither had I until they filed suit against us this morning. Apparently there's a little island paradise off the coast of Australia, population 2,700, all of whom hate us, now that a stray Hearts Timor unit is chowing down on their largest mango orchard. That brings the official count of Heart Timor related lawsuits to 127, most of them from private companies, but also a bunch from individuals, nation states, and non-governmental organisations. And that's not even counting the mother of all liability claims from Hearts itself. Call every external firm we've ever used, then call their competitors. We're going to need every corporate defense lawyer we can find who's still half sober and on the bar. Huh. Is this another both ways work situation? Trying to figure out where the other way would come up. And I'm not seeing it, which means I want to go back and find out in person. This seems like higher than I was. Seems quite a lot higher. Are they taking me to two different places? I feel like they're taking me to two different places. Am I losing the plot here? I really don't want to miss anything. And I'm worried that I am. This seemed to go significantly higher than the other way. God damn it. Am I gonna... Oh, fuck. I didn't mean to... God damn it. I didn't mean to do that. Where is it gonna spawn me? I'm just so nervous about missing anything because both those routes seem to take me to two completely different places. Come on, loading screen. You can do it. Right. Where's it put me? Okay, it's put me on the bottom route again. So let's just stick with this one and see if it does eventually link up to the other one. I mean, I assume it's got to, but I'm just not seeing it. Not seeing the path that links. Ah. That's why I wasn't seeing it. Got it. Okay, cool. We've figured it out. That's the link. Banda C incident from Stacy Anders to Robert Rescher. Subject dolphin vid. Bob, another problem to add to our big steaming pile. Apparently a fisherman in the Banda Sea captured video of a Hart's Timor Horus unit refueling via biomatter conversion along the shoreline of Pulau Wetar. On a pod of endangered dolphins, no less, quite possibly the last of their kind. Not to get graphic, but it looks like what happens inside a blender, as if the robot was whipping up a big pink swirling milkshake of dolphin chum. Our suppression team has scrubbed it from 43 networks, but it's still propagating, so it's only a matter of time before it goes viral. A prepared statement feels grossly insufficient. Any suggestions? This one's a real stinker. Yes, I suggest you go back in time and get a different job.
A way up. All it takes is a few good handholds.
God damn.
Alright, made it. Wonder what we'll find.
God damn. Wait, it wants me to jump down here? It does. What is up here? Is it just going to be a nice view?
Full already.
Power cell.
A power cell. I'll need it to get to the armor in that ancient ruin I found.
Ooh! 1 out of 2? Oh, sick. Well, I'm fucking glad I tried that. It would be a nice view if it wasn't so fucking foggy and misty and cloudy. I wonder if that's just the time of day that I've happened to come here, or if it would look a bit shit with draw distance and stuff, so they've just made it so that whenever you're here it looks like this. So that they don't have to deal with making everything look pretty when you can see so much of it at once, because that causes a lot of issues, I'm sure, graphically. What the fuck is a power cell doing all the way up here? Actual scariest leap she's ever made. Actual scariest leap. Okay, well, fucking exploring's paid off there. Big time. Fast executive data storage. Secure 3 zettabyte storage racks, 6% power remaining. Damn. So if we'd fucking come all this way, like 10 years later, it might have been out of power. Probably a bit longer.
I can't spare the weight.
I'm the king of the world! Or queen. Damn. Damn, what a sick fucking section. This has been amazing. This has been fantastic.
All data has been erased from this device. Do you wish to deploy alpha privileges to recover purged data?
Yes, I do.
I believe I do.
A file has been recovered.
Appreciate it. Scan the data point. Oh shit.
Elizabeth,
Ted and
good
Elizabeth.
It's been years.
Where's
You
your legal
fuck.
team, Ted?
No need. I dropped all 18 lawsuits the moment you landed. I assume your data confirms this.
Alright, this promises to be interesting.
Perhaps we could have lunch brought in. You know, get reacquainted.
I know you, Ted. You screwed something up, something big, or you wouldn't have eaten the crow necessary to get me here. So spit it out.
There's a glitch in the chariot line.
Your killer robots?
Peacekeepers, yes, those.
So shut them down.
Obviously, Liz, we would, if we could. They're not responding.
Are you telling me a swarm has gone rogue, Ted?
It's worse than that.
Show me the data then. And I'll take that lunch. Alone.
Ted Faro brought Elizabeth Sobek here, but they hated each other.
Yeah, he knew that she was the only
Another
one.
file has been recovered.
Oh, okay. He knew she was the only one who could possibly fucking succeed where he has failed. Like, she is the only one on his level of brain.
This isn't a glitch. It's a catastrophe.
Fully aware. It's bad.
Bad?
Jesus, Liz.
It's not bad, Ted. It's apocalyptic. You built a line of killer robots
Peacekeepers.
that consume biomass as fuel,
In emergencies.
and you made them capable of self-replication.
Limited, self-manufacture, controlled.
Not anymore. The glitch severed chain of command. The only nation this swarm answers to now is itself.
You think I did?
Everything else is just food. And at the rate it's replicating, Ted, it will strip the Earth bare in 15 months. We're not talking fall of civilization. We're talking extinction.
I get it, Liz. So how do I stop it while it's contained?
It
It's
isn't
not
contained.
It can't be.
You're fucked.
You know
You
what I
shat
mean.
the bed, and now you're
Right.
rolling in it.
Before the truth gets out, you mean?
Liz, I will do anything you say. Keep working it, and whatever you recommend, I'll do.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Ted.
Somehow.
Faro robots threatened all life on Earth, but somehow she defeated them.
No,
The
she
will
didn't.
of the old ones fell, but life went on, or we wouldn't
Well,
be here.
True, yeah.
A
I mean, she
final
didn't.
file has been recovered.
She didn't defeat them in a way that allowed them to continue. She defeated them in a way that allowed life to return. later on somehow. Because it's not like people could have just regressed in a couple of hundred years from... Like, people would remember, right? It would be passed down, even if not written, just verbally. If people... It has to be that somehow... Like, she was able to... I don't know. It has to have been a new population, like, or maybe just a bunch of babies that got hidden away or something somehow. I don't know, because they wouldn't be able to fend for themselves. I don't know. I'm really curious how she... I mean, clearly I am part of her plan. Like, she defeated them enough to allow humanity to continue, but knew that they would return, and I am her endgame. And I am going to be able to defeat them once and for all, kind of thing. And so she was just planning for future generations, like hundreds of years down the line.
Project Zero Dawn. Jesus, Les. There has to be another way.
If there were a nicer way to fix your mess, I would have proposed it.
But this? This? When I asked you to find a cure, I didn't expect it to be worse than the disease.
It's not, Ted. It may be grim, but it's our only chance. Now sign the proposal.
Sign it? I can't sign that.
Yes, you can.
That?
You promised.
Liz, I cannot in good conscience sign that.
You promised you'd do what she said.
Ted.
I know.
I am speaking to you from a VTOL en route to U.S. Robot Command. In 15 minutes, I meet with General Harris and the rest of the Joint Chiefs.
What? Are you crazy?
Now your choice is what I tell them. Sign, and I'll tell them the wealthiest corporation on Earth has guaranteed the funds necessary to build Zero Dawn. Exactly as I've designed it. Or don't sign, and I will make sure they and everyone else on this planet knows the real cause of the glitch.
Oh?
Jesus, Liz.
The real cause?
You don't have to threaten me. I'll sign.
What's the real cause? Are they not going to tell us? You motherfuckers! Don't leave me hanging! No! They're going to leave me hanging!
Ted. From here on out, you get to do what you've always been good at. Footing the bill while others get their hands dirty.
They're going to leave me fucking hanging on what actually caused the glitch.
God, forgive me.
You sons of bitches! No!
Made her solution so terrible. What did she do to stop the robots?
Executive access detected. Express lift opened.
Holy fuck, man. What an incredible fucking last hour, almost. My god. So what exactly did she do? It's something that, like, it's a fucking, like, last-ditch effort to survive. It's an extinction-level event that is happening, and this is the one and only way, despite it being not good either, but, like, better because humanity will somehow survive, kind of thing. I'm trying to think, like, the very start of the game, all those people lying dead in that lab, were they, like, uploading their minds to some kind of database or something? And it, like, kills their body, but their mind lives on somehow? Was that, like, a way to save them? But then why? Because obviously there's still humans around, so... I don't know. Oh, I'm so excited to find out. And she said, or I'll tell them what the real cause of the glitch was. Like, until then, I was just assuming it was just some shit code. Like, you just done fucked up. But it's not that he just done fucked up. There was an actual, specific, real cause of the glitch that was worth mentioning to blackmail him, essentially, to do what she wanted. Even though, like, she is trying to do the right thing, so... But, you know, to coerce him. What the fuck could that have been? Oh, so many questions.
This doesn't add up. Sobek couldn't have been my mother. She lived ages ago. All this searching, and I'm still no closer.
That's your reaction to everything you've just learned? To whine like a spoiled child?
Damn, dude.
You should really try talking that way to me face to face.
As you wish.
Hi.
Do you really have no idea how monumental are the discoveries you just made, Aloy? I expected more of you.
So, you have a face. Got a name to go with it?
Of all the questions you could ask right now, that's the one you choose. I've spent decades searching the ruins of the old ones, trying to solve the mystery of what happened to them. For years, I've suspected that Faro robots destroyed their civilization, but I could never confirm it. And in minutes, you uncover more ancient knowledge than I have in a lifetime, and what you want to know is my name. Silence. That's my name. Now, why don't you try asking another question?
Cool name,
Something
bro.
less trivial.
I like this dude. I mean, he was kind of a dick, but I can see where he's coming from. He's been searching this thing for this kind of information his entire life, and we get access because we're some kind of genetic descendant, genetic recreation of Elizabeth somehow. And so that's got a fucking sting when you spend so many years trying to find out this information, and this girl that you don't really know just waltzes in there and gets handed all the information on a plate and doesn't seem to particularly understand what she's just been given. So I'm going to go with I see your point.
Alright, Silence. You've made your point. I came to these ruins hoping to learn more about this Elizabeth Sobek. And I have, but I still don't understand my connection to her. Or why the Eclipse is trying to kill me. Or who Hades is. No answers, just one question after another.
Exactly. Which is why it's time to expand your frame of inquiry. Only then will you see just how big your problems really are.
What exactly are you talking about?
You've chased a personal riddle into a crowd of larger mysteries. The common thread is your connection to Elizabeth Sobek.
But what is that connection? She couldn't have been my mother if she lived centuries ago.
We don't know the connection yet. The only way to find out is to keep going, to keep making discoveries. Thanks to you, we've only just now learned that Faro robots once threatened to end life on Earth.
But it didn't happen. The Old One's civilization was destroyed, but life was saved.
Obviously. So, what did Elizabeth do? How did she stop the robots before all was lost?
What was Project Zero Dawn?
Exactly the question. Now, are you ready to go get the answer?
Fuck yeah!
Then why are you still standing here?
Mans knows how to give a pep talk. I've got questions,
Not so
though.
fast, Silence. You've got some explaining to do.
Imagine not clicking I've got
told
questions.
You quite enough. If you still got questions, be quick about it and stop wasting my time.
Imagine how many people. There's got to be like 1% that just fucking click, yeah, let's move on. Who is Hades?
So far as I can tell,
Hades has got to be
Eclipse are
the,
just
like,
following
ruling
orders.
hive mind. The one that,
It's Hades who wants me dead. Who is he?
like, all the others ended up deferring to.
The Eclipse describe him as a buried shadow, some kind of devil.
That thing that spoke to me outside. That made that focus explode. That was Hades. It didn't seem like a person or a machine.
It's an AI.
Like a phantom. With a terrible voice.
All that's certain is that he wants you dead.
Because of my connection to Elizabeth. Has to be.
Hades is using the Eclipse to resurrect Faro robots.
But if Elizabeth found a way to stop them centuries ago, if she made special weapons, maybe Hades is worried I'll do the same thing.
In some of the ancient data I've recovered, there are hints of so-called super weapons being developed. Maybe to stop the robots, the civilization of the old ones had to destroy itself.
Yeah,
Now,
I mean, it
that's
seems
enough
like...
talking. Be on your way.
Wait, what?
I'm just getting started. You've
Okay.
been getting a free ride on
Okay, I thought it was going to cut me off
risking
from asking the
nothing
other
while I
questions.
risk everything. All I have to do is take this thing off my head, and you'll be blind, deaf, and dumb. So quit complaining and answer my questions.
Bitch.
Very well. Proceed.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, it's also worth noting that these machines that Faro was making were, like, very much, these look like war machines. The Corruptors, the Deathbringer, that shit. They look like war machines, and they are war machines. What they were not making is the animal-like machines that are the far more commonplace ones now. Those are things that have come about afterwards. And why? And why are they why have they been made in an animal-like fashion? The answer is I have no fucking idea, but I'm sure we'll find out. But it's worth noting that in the room, the big room down below with the hologram, there were just those three that it was making. Seemed like, at least. Those were the three big sellers. They weren't selling, like, sawtooths, you know?
You said you've known for some time that Faro war machines destroyed the civilization of the old ones.
The evidence pointed that way. But until now, I never knew the full scope of their danger. That they could process organic matter into fuel, or that the Horus class could manufacture more robots. Like a cauldron on legs.
But the robots we've seen so far, the Corruptors and Deathbringers, they don't do those things.
Not yet, anyway. So far, we haven't encountered any that are undamaged. At full power, who knows what they're capable of?
I'm wondering if the Horus class is... Well, no, because they're being made now. I'm trying to... The fucking massive, like, tentacle Dr. Octopus looking motherfucker coming out of the main mountain. And also that had one robot arm thing aimed directly at where we were found as a child. That's got to be something to do with Hades. And potentially that... Well, it's inert now, so it can't be... Oh, I have so many questions.
Who are you, Silence? And what are your intentions?
You really need to make this personal? I'm a lone wanderer who left his tribe behind a long time ago. An explorer of forbidden places, a searcher of lost knowledge. Exactly as I said.
Why do you know so much about the eclipse?
I happen to know a lot about a lot of things. If what you're really asking is whether I work for the eclipse or anyone else, I don't. I am nothing if not independent.
You've been using my focus to spy on me. How is that possible?
Every focus emits a signal, a voice, that only other focuses can hear. I know how to string those voices together, how to make them talk to each other, to communicate, even over vast distances.
How do you learn to do that?
Years of study and experimentation. In principle, it's not so different from how you override machines. I override focuses.
And you can spy through other eclipses' focuses too.
Usually. All I'll say is that overriding the connections is complicated.
Right, because Hades has control of theirs, right? That's why Hades could make the one we found on that dude explode, but he can't make mine explode attached to my head and kill me, because I'm not part of his network. So it's hard for Silence to hack those ones because they are defended by a firewall, I guess. The firewall being like Hades. And yeah, that is not the case with mine.
Is there any chance that Elizabeth Sobek could still be alive somehow?
It's highly unlikely, but not
unless she's an
impossible.
AI. Unless she has
Some
was
of the
able to
ancient data I've recovered
download her
includes
mind.
mentions of life extension techniques. Pharmaceuticals, mostly. An ancient word for medicine. But some were still trying to perfect ways of freezing and unfreezing people.
Freezing and unfreezing?
Maybe that's what's inside the mountain.
Cryogenics, they called it. But there were problems with it. Given Elizabeth's technological acumen, I can't definitively rule out that she found a way to make herself immortal.
I feel like storing her mind in some kind of
But this is speculation.
database.
Wasting time.
Storing her mind in some kind of database so her mind lives on while her body does not is more likely than cryogenics, I feel.
Elizabeth told Ted Faro she was headed for a place called U.S. Robot Command to tell people about Zero Dawn.
The place still exists as a ruin. The Asaram call it the Grave Hoard.
Grave Hoard?
Great!
Cheery
Yeah,
name.
very cheery.
You'll find it in the eastern mountains, buried under the tangled coils of a metal devil, or a BOR-7 Horus, rather, as we're learning to call them. I'll contact you when you get there.
I can't wait. Someday we'll meet in person, and your manners had better be improved.
Holy fuck, there it is. Quest complete. God
Well,
fucking
getting
damn.
down will be a lot faster than getting up here, at least. You...
The Grave Hoard. Of course, it's literally on the other fucking side of the world. Alright. This whole area is DLC, right? So did the original map just, like, cut off here? Or, like, just above here or something? And, like, this didn't exist? Or did this space exist, but you couldn't get into it? Or you could get into it, but there was no missions here? Or how did it work? Feel free to answer that. I'm curious. Because, like, if we're literally going there, then this part of the map had to exist. But maybe, like, this part didn't? I don't know.
This Robot Command next. To learn the secrets of Zero Dawn.
Going down? God damn. I don't think they'd be putting any
Sneezing. Shake the numbness out.
I don't think they'd be putting any data pads in this bit, because, like, we had the data pads with the build-up to the big fucking hologram 3 things. It would feel weird pacing-wise to put more of them right here, I think. So I feel like we're probably pretty good to just run straight out. That was amazing. Cool. And here we are back here. My god. That, I definitely ended that episode at the right place. Like, I was like, oh, I feel like we're gonna get a big fucking lore dump coming up, and boy did we. When I said I felt we were gonna get a big lore dump, I had no fucking idea. I had no idea just how big and girthy and thick of a lore dump we were about to get. That is insane, and certainly my favorite part of the game so far, that last hour. Absolutely top tier stuff. Absolutely 10 out of 10 stuff. Oh my god. I'm in love with that. That was just incredible. That was fantastic. Amazing. Wonderful. I loved it. But almost all good things must come to an end, and that is the end of this part for now. So, when we come back, I mean, fuck. I kind of just want to go over here, but I feel bad for my dude Errand, you know? I really probably should go and do this, but fuck me, I just want to jump over here and do that. But I don't want to... I assume I have to see both these quest lines through to completion, and I kind of don't want to leave one of them, like, far behind. Because, like, this seems very much rooted in the stuff that is going on in the present day quest line. With Errand's sister, and all that. Whereas this, and what we just did, is all very much rooted in the past. And I don't want to, like, do all of that past stuff and, like, discover all the reveals. And then it's like, now do the rest of the other quest line. And there are no reveals to be had anymore because I've already found them all, and it's just doing present day stuff. And it's like, that would definitely it seemed less interesting to me in comparison, because this shit is what I'm all about. This shit is nice and enjoyable, but it's not, like, to me, that this is the big one. Like, this is the additional stuff to this, you know? That discovery of everything. So I think I should alternate them so that I don't end up running out of discovery, you know? So we're probably going to head over here, but, I mean, like, on the way there is another cauldron, so we're probably going to do that. And then there's a corrupted zone, so we'd probably do that. And then there's... maybe I'd do that. I don't know. I'm not really... We'll probably skip that, honestly. And then get these, and yeah, so we got a bit of a way to go. But that is the rough plan. Hope you've enjoyed. If you have, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Share the videos around, share the playlist around if you can. I would really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time for more Horizon Zero Dawn. Thanks for watching. See you then.